My name is Cindy Smith. I'm the Erath County Emergency Management Coordinator. My job is to keep y'all informed, keep y'all safe, and let y'all know what's going on out here. I left the scene about 2 o'clock this morning. 148 we'd like to continue to keep closed until the fire crews can get back in there. There is no power on 148 at this time. There has been some destruction. We have not been able to actually get in and see what destruction at this time. Some houses were untouched. They've been told there is damage to others. Which houses we don't know yet. We'd ask that no one go up 148 because we've got fire crews starting back in at 8 o'clock. To give y'all a brief explanation of what's been going on, the dozers that y'all saw coming in put down what's called a fire line. They dig the top of the ground up and push it over. That tears up the fuel and breaks it. So that's what they call a fire break or a fire line, because a fire is a triangle. It consists of heat, water, and fuel. Take one of those away and it helps stop the fire. We had 6 planes yesterday dropping retardant. That helped get a control of the progression of the fire. The fire progression had stopped last night. At this time, it's estimated over 10,000 acres have burned in this fire. It's only probably 10% contained, which means they know that the fire is not going to leave that 10% area. They're going to relook at it at sunup this morning. They've got crews coming out. The Texas A&M Forest Service will be back this morning with 5 engines to put more water on it. We have 18-wheeler tankers that are at the water station, and they're pumping out as quick as they can and refilling our fire trucks. We will be giving another briefing at 11 o'clock. That way we can get sun up and see the destruction and hopefully start getting some people where they can go view their property at that time. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, sir.
1189 between County Road 145 and 146. Any word on that area?
1189, it stayed mainly to the east. There are a few spots that jumped the road, both on 148. Most of the fire stayed on the east side of the roads until it got up further towards 1189, and that's where it jumped. But it stayed on between 148 and 1189 at that point. When we get sun up for the 11 o'clock briefing, I'll be able to tell a point of exactly where at 1189 it came out, but it went almost to Lipan and Star Hollow. Any other questions? I'd like to introduce Representative Shelby Slauson.
Thank y'all. I'm glad to be out here with you this morning. I just want to issue a word of thanks to all of our firefighters, all of our emergency responders who've been out, not just for us in the last 24 hours, but in our surrounding communities as well. And on that note, we're very grateful to have the partnership with other communities in the area that have sent personnel and equipment and resources over here to help us out. We did receive word during the night from the Texas Division of Emergency Management that a FEMA grant was approved for us to help with the cost of the fire response. We have been receiving assistance from TDM and regular updates on the resources that they've been sending out here, and we anticipate they will continue to assist us as we keep working this out. Our office, your state representative office, is on standby for anything that the community needs, as well as your senators' offices. We've all been coordinating those resources to help out our people. Thank y'all.
One more thing, this is a joint fire issue with Hood County. So myself as a coordinator for Erath County, I will be meeting with Hood County to make sure that all the resources are working properly, that we've got FEMA and all, because FEMA will be helping Hood County and they will be helping here. I am planning that when FEMA comes out, that we will set up here in Bluffdale, not make y'all travel, and be able to assist that way. Erath County Emergency Management will be here for the duration. I office in the courthouse. I'm here for the county, and that I will help, I will assist where we can, making sure all paperwork gets done for the families, and any assistance that's out there, be able to find it.
What should citizens bear in mind, Cindy, with the way you guys are having to attack the fire and everything? What should citizens be aware of right now?
Right now, we need the fire area kept clear, the 180, 148, 1188, 1189. We need those areas kept clear. We don't need people coming out and looking, because we've got trucks going back and forth. They're traveling up and down those roads, in and out the driveways. You never know when one of them's going to come out of a driveway, because they've been up on a property putting fire out, and they're thinking about the next area they've got to try to get to. So we ask that onlookers please stay out of the area. If they want information, they can come here to the Bluffdale Community Center. The ladies here, and I want to thank them, they have coordinated here. They are my eyes and ears for questions. They know how to get in touch with me. And so if they've got a question, they want to talk to me, if they'll come to the Bluffdale Community Center, they can get in touch with me, and I can come back and talk to them.
And what do you have here for citizens who have been displaced?
For anybody that's been displaced, we do have United Way has provided sleeping bags, pillows. We've got communications for locations for them to stay. We've got our Methodist Church open and available if they need prayer counseling, if they just need a quiet place to go get their thoughts together. We've got food and everything. The ladies here have provided food for our first responders that will be taken out in the field. But if donations of water and stuff, we do have plenty of water. We appreciate all the generosity of the citizens of Bluffdale, Erath County, and surrounding counties. At this time, I'm going to ask water donations to stop temporarily. And as I put out before, we need to do donations in stages. Right now, it's the first responders. Shortly after this, we're going to be asking for assistance with recovery items, such as shovels, gloves, and such items. Then we're going to go into the individual recovery, where that's where they may need furniture or items such as the bigger items, but they have no place to store it right now. Our capacity for bottled water and things is getting tight. We've got to be able to get the fire equipment in and out. So please, we're not asking you not to donate, but honestly, gift cards are the best way, because we have stores still available in the area that we can get the supplies, which our local stores are being generous with us also and supportive. So at this point, for our situation here in Erath County, and I know in Eastland County, because I've been coordinating there also, gift cards at this point, because storage is at a minimum. So thank you very much for all the generosity of the communities and the surrounding communities.
How large is this fire right now, do you know?
This fire here is approximately 10,000 acres have burned and still burning. Eastland County, I believe, is at 54,000. So across the state of Texas, it's over 100,000 acres have burned in this past week. Any other questions? I'd like to thank y'all. Yes, ma'am.
I'm on 148, my husband stayed.
Yes, ma'am.
He's home,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like to go on home. Can I do that?
Actually, ma'am, no. We'd prefer you not. I can get with you shortly. I'll have to get with the fire crew and the sheriff to find out if it's safe for you to go home. That's the only reason. I know your husband is there, but getting in and out is the issue. But I'll get with you shortly. So it may be that I take you in temporarily, but they'll still want you to be out, because they're still working on 148. There is still active fire.
And Cindy, for people like her husband who stayed home, who may see this, what would your suggestions be for them?
To get out, we still have our fire crews. It's still an active fire. Please come down to the Dublin fire, I'm sorry, not Dublin, to the Bluffdale Community Center. Stand down here with us until those fire crews can make sure that it's safe. Anyone else? And thank you very much.